All right, man. Gervonta Davis decides to drop the 140-pound WBA title. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All the social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, than Facebook and Instagram. So, put it on the screen. So they announced on Twitter and most definitely on their website that Stanky Tanky. He said with Davis' decision, Josh Taylor is now the only champion of the Pioneer body at 140 pounds, which is another step in the world title reduction plan. So they down to one belt at 140. We knew Tank wasn't going to pursue Josh Taylor regardless. So, I mean, so we already knew that. Since Gervonta Davis informed WBA that he will only keep the lightweight belt, Gervonta had 5 days after his fight last Sunday to choose some division. He decided to stay at 135. So, to me, it sounds like they're going to order Tank versus Kambosos soon. So, Kambosos won the fight in Australia. According to Steven Espinoza, head of Showtime. They ain't fighting over there, unless the money right, So the money got to be right for them to fight over there. And if not, I mean, I guess they got to go to purse bid. So, unless, Kambosos want to drop it. He said he will come back after he'll come back to the States after he fight in, after he get a homecoming fight. So, at the end of the day, we know Gervonta wasn't going to push Josh Taylor. The only way that he was going to keep that belt was Josh Taylor move up, and then he tried to become and fight for the title. Okay, and if you look who we would have had to fight, where's nobody big? Ishmael Barroso and Alberto Pulelo, the top two. So, like I said before, Harry Davis and Sandor Martin and Bakra Amadabra, who really beat Barrios, but a lot of people feel like he beat Barrios. It was a close fight. Those who round out the top five. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we knew he wasn't gonna try Taylor. He did all that talking, so he beat Tank. All that talking about that's what make Tank a bad ducker, and that's why Leo ain't really get blasted like that for ducking. Because Leo don't talk shit. Leo, a very nice guy. You ask Leo, you gonna fight somebody like Gary Russell? You like talk to my promoter and see. So, Tank Davis out here saying that he'd knock everybody else and then turn around and fight Issa Cruz, and now gonna probably try to fight Rolly, and then before that he probably gonna try to fight. Before that he gonna fight the Hugo Ruizes of the world and the Barrios of the world and stuff of that nature. Like I said, he full of malarkey. He do all this talking, but don't do no walking. That's the issue with Tank. Leo just, be real nice about it, be political about it, and keep move on about his day. That's what it was. But Tank always talking about how he gonna smash somebody, and he said he'd beat up on Taylor. My thing is, why it ain't happen? You in position to push Taylor for a mandatory. Not only do you fight Taylor for a belt, you fight him for all the belts. Same thing for Teofimo Lopez. He could have, pushed this mandatory and fought Lopez. They'd have made Kambosos wait. And Floyd want to turn around and say, why we disrespecting Tank and because he don't like me. It ain't always about Floyd. Somebody tell him that. Why y'all won't put him in there with no real competition? Then y'all say, well, they got to get their names and their numbers up or whatever. Might care about that. Their name's big enough to fight right now. They big enough for a world title. Y'all run y'all yap about how Tank the best, but he can't prove it. That's all we want to see is improvement. He could beat up on Josh Taylor. He could say he beat Josh Taylor, but let's see it. That's all we want to see. And a lot of people like me believe in his talent. But it don't seem like PBC and Mayweather Promotions and Leonard Ellaby and Floyd believe in Gervonta Tank Davis' talent. Because he dropped the 30-pound belt. Now he dropped the 40-pound belt. Now he's going to compete at 40. Now, Are we gonna push Kambosos for a mandatory, or we just gonna be the only guy holding a regular belt? You know, the last guy holding the regular belt down the line. What it's gonna be? You know. So I don't know. So most people think Rolly is gonna be next because Rolly said, if everything good and clear on his end, which he, to my knowledge, he ain't been charged yet. He gonna pop back up. Excuse me, next year with Tank fight. So I mean, it is what it is, man. You do all that running your mouth about beating up on Taylor. Easy work sparring T.O. in the gym, and I'll fight Kambosos for free, and now you're gonna end up just doing what? Fighting Rolly. Come on. You just talk. Yeah, I'm like, if you gonna fight Kambosos next, then we just gonna strip you of the regular belt because we're trying to get to one belt per division. So I mean, it is what it is. They not gonna force him to fight nobody. Floyd not gonna make him fight nobody. He not gonna fight nobody. That's just where we at with it. Sad. Cause he run his mouth like he wants to smoke. He run his mouth. And then he don't fight nobody. But hey, it is what it is. He did drop the 30-pound belt as well, so he down to 35 regular belt. He was a real champion at 35, really wasn't, but they stripped the real champ to make him the real champ. So I mean, no 40-pound, no 30-pound belt. Tank can compete at lightweight, and so I mean, that's where we at with it. So they can. When I went for to me that they may order him to fight Kambosos. So they had to go to purse bid if they can't, figure out terms. The next five up is Rolly, it's the number one contender, and Michael Rivera. I think Rolly the interim champion. Then Michelle Rivera, Jorge Linares, Lomachenko, Miguel Vasquez round up the top five. So he probably fight Rolly because he's number one contender. Then consolidate the interim and regular belt, and then maybe next they look to fight George Kambosos. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. On my social media subscription, Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. If you got a business question, inquiry, response, or video quest, all links there. I want to make a financial donation. Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Next to the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, notifications, go live, drop a video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Good for the Sports TV. Peace.